Killer Instinct forged a unique identity in the 90s by having its fighters deliver so many consecutive hits that whoever was on the receiving end of the beating badly needed a way to make it stop. The Combo Breaker was born, earning the series enough fame to live on in players' memories. Nearly 2 decades later, KI is back. Or at least it's partially back. 5 of the old crew are back, redesigned and ready to throw down. A new fighter named Sadira shows the new developers have their own ideas to add, and for the time being everyone is kind of jamming and beating on each other until the skeleton and the robot show up, and someone comes up with a story justification for the whole thing. This should all happen by the end of March, and that's when you'll see a GameTrailers review. For now, players have several options. You can try the game free with one character, a veiny mass of martial arts muscle wrapped in a tiger motif. Jago's a good candidate for new players seeking to learn the way of the killer combo, partly due to his classic set of fighting moves. And by classic, we mean Street Fighter. You can buy single additional characters for $5 each, or for $20, you can get all 6 characters currently available, another character in January, and one more in March, along with the story mode. For $40, you'll also receive future DLC costumes and a complete and finished game, the arcade original Killer Instinct.
Supreme victory!
The new Killer Instinct is well worth trying for free, and even for a package that feels incomplete, the $20 buy-in isn't a bad option. The game has a good grasp of what makes modern fighting games work, and it's willing to pass along that knowledge with a training dojo. You'll learn not just how to dish out damage, but how to react and deal with different situations. It's a solid primer for new players, and it will quickly familiarize you with the rapid-fire combos that define KI's gameplay. Where many fighting games require strict timing and precise execution to chain together a damaging series of moves, Killer Instinct's free-flowing system makes it relatively easy to put together flashy and effective assaults. Combos are king, but the other player can potentially escape at any time with a combo breaker by matching the strength of your attack, unless you reverse their reversal with a counter breaker. It might sometimes feel like a glorified guessing game, and the layering of numerous systems is far from elegant, but the idea that mind games and quick reactions can always make a difference in the fight is uniquely exciting. Gotcha! The new Killer Instinct feels loose, fun, and technical all at the same time, and while it shows a lot of promise, it also feels like it's been pushed to compete before it was truly ready. KI is certainly playable with a control pad and slightly awkward trigger buttons, but it's clear the game's arcade-style input wasn't designed with the normal controller in mind. Because fight sticks for other systems won't work with the Xbox One, the single option available to players is a Mad Catz stick advertised with the game at $200, and the company won't finish shipping its pre-orders until later in December. This game works hard to present itself as a serious fighter with enthusiast options like frame data and hitboxes, but the lack of an affordable and appropriate controller is a definite handicap.
Ultra Combo!
Whether you're missing your stick or not, you'll find very little to do offline. You can either play a survival mode that cycles through the cast at a set difficulty level, or fight against a local sparring partner. Fighting online is generally smooth, and while lag isn't much of a problem, a bad connection can make the entire fight feel like it's in slow motion. Our overall experience has been positive, but online play stops at functional. Matchmaking options are extremely basic, and you can't set up a lobby or spectate a match you're not involved in. With nothing to do but practice and fight other players, the small starting roster for Killer Instinct feels particularly limiting. For variety, for novelty, for the purpose of letting players choose a fighter that fits their personal style, by any measure, offering only 6 characters just isn't good enough. The fact that not every fighter gets equal play makes the cast feel even smaller. It's true that what Killer Instinct has to show so far gives every indication that it could evolve into a legit, good fighting game. But don't call this a comeback. Call it a work in progress.